So we're going to go into Photoshop and we're going to duplicate the background layer twice. The bottom layer is going to be your low layer, which you're going to work with tones on, but not in this video. And the upmost layer is going to be your high layer, and that is going to be your layer for textures. And this is the layer we're going to use to remove blemishes and repair the skin so the texture remains. And we're just going to group those layers so it's easily so you're easily able to toggle on and off and view your progress. Next, we're going to go to mode, and you're going to want to change your mode to 16-bit. The next thing we're going to do is to click on your low layer and go to the dust and scratches, and this is the alternative to using the surface blur or the Gaussian blur. And the reason why the YouTube tutorial told me to use this one is because your fine lines on your face and your facial features remain, so you're not really losing that detail. You're going to want to make sure your radius is at a good point, not too much, not too little. And there's the difference. You can still see the tones are blending. Then we're going to go to your high layer, and we're going to go to image, apply image. You want your layer to be on low because you want it to affect your tones layer. And you're going to make sure your blending is on add, your scale is on 2, and offset 0, and you invert it so it kind of looks like a high pass filter. And to get that filter effect back to normal, you want to go down to your blending and go to linear right. That way that the layer is workable and it's the original image. Next, you're going to want to create a black and white layer, a help layer I will call it, and they called it that in the YouTube tutorial. I wasn't supposed to make a background layer there, so just disregard that. You're going to want to make a black and white layer that reduces all the red, so it's kind of like a hard layer. You have a lot of contrast and you're able to see more detail. This also detaches you from the original image, so you're not worried about the colors, you're more worried about the blemishes and the tones. And you're going to see me delete the black background layer because it's not needed any longer at all, actually. And next we're going to go and click on your high layer, and we're going to start removing the blemishes by using your healing brush. And just for this tutorial, we're going to zoom in on this specific area above her eye and kind of remove those blemishes and stray hairs by her eyebrow. You're going to want to make sure your brush size is as small as you need it. Smaller is better. Your hardness is 0, and you're going to want to make sure your pen is not really circular because it's a different feel to it, and you don't use as much space. When you're sampling, when you're pushing the Option key on the Mac and sampling the skin for the healing brush, you want to make sure that you're sampling skin that's very close to what you want to remove. You don't want different textures and different tones throughout your whole face. that's just toggling on and off for before and the after, and that's just a quick edit of just the area above her eye. And there you go again, before and after. And thank you so much for watching. In the next video, I will cover the tones and why that low layer is there. So thank you so much.